So a few days ago, I dropped my reaction to Falling in Reverse and All My Life, which featured Jelly Roll, an artist who I wasn't familiar with. I know he's huge, but I'm not massively into the country scene. I explained in that video that it is starting to pervade British culture a lot more now. It's becoming a lot more mainstream, and there's a couple of brilliant songs out that I'm loving at the minute. And I love Jelly Roll's feature on All My Life, so I said I would have a look at something of his, and here we are. We've actually got a double feature on this one, because this is his most recent video. It's a lyric video, so we're not going to see him in it, but it's for a song called I Am Not Okay. I'll level with you, I'm recording this straight after my All My Life reaction, even though it's been a few days since I brought it out. And this has been out a matter of hours, like literally 4 or 5 hours, as I record. And the video on his channel previous to this is a live performance of I Am Not Okay from The Voice season finale. So I'm going to have a look at that straight after this one and just compare the two, you know, and it'd be nice to see the man himself as well. So yeah, let's get into this. It's just over 3 minutes long. It's called I Am Not Okay, so I'm guessing it's a bit of a tough listen. It's probably a bit of a personal one for Jelly Roll. So yeah, let's get on to this, and I cannot wait. Oh, that's a beautiful guitar.
I am not okay. I'm barely getting by.
I feel you.
I'm losing track of days, losing sleep at night. I am not okay. I'm hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well.
Do you know what? That hits. Wow, that hits. You know, when someone says they're fine, they're not fine. They're just not. That is them hiding it. That's why I do. In the UK, there was a big thing a couple of years ago. A big campaign of, you know, make sure you ask twice. You know, if you ask someone if they're okay and they say I'm fine, just give it a pause and then just say, no, are you okay? And, you know, 9 times out of 10, that person will then open up and just, you know, feel better for getting stuff out if that's what they need to do. And that's what I mean. So if I say I'm fine, I've just learned to hide it well. Wow.
I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life, but God knows, I know, when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
Amen, brother.
It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. I woke up today, I almost stayed in bed, had the devil on my back and voices in my head. Some days it ain't all bad, some days it all gets worse. Some days I swear I'm better off laying in that dirt.
So this is you know, your classic mental health issues, isn't it? You know, I mean, we all have days where, like, fuck this, I can't be arsed going to work today, or I just know today's going to be a shit day because of what I've got to do, things like that. I mean, that's normal. But, you know, when you're dealing with depression and mental health and stuff like that, you know, it is a case of I've just don't even want to take the duvet off my head, just don't want to face anything. And yeah, these are some deep words. These, I mean, I don't suffer from some stuff like that, but these words cut deep even on me. You know?
I woke up today, I almost stayed in bed, had the devil on my back and voices in my head. Some days it ain't all bad, some days it all gets worse. Some days I swear I'm better off laying in that dirt. I know I can't be the only one but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. I know one day we'll see the other side. The pain will wash away in a holy water tide.
Oh, I've goosebumps. Genuinely, his voice is incredible. It is so soulful. It is so emotional. You could just feel it crack high. He's phenomenal artist. Phenomenal artist. I mean, I can see why he's such a success. I mean, I think he's on like 3.7 million subscribers on YouTube. God knows how many on Spotify and that. But I will be one of them now.
We'll see the other side. The pain will wash away in a holy water tide, and we all gonna be alright. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life.
You're not, my brother.
But God knows, I know, when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
Oh, okay. I mean that's obviously a number in the US that for some form of I guess mental health charity, or we have it at the Samaritans, something like that, I guess. But yeah, please, if you are struggling, if you know someone who's struggling, get in touch with these guys, who whatever charity that is, at that number. But wow, that's an incredible song. That's an incredible song. What a voice. Big new fan of Jelly Roll. Love him. Right, I can only imagine the amount of tears that are going to be shed in his Voice season finale performance. I imagine the judges are just going to be in bits. Let's get to it. Right, here we go then. The Voice season finale performance of I Am Not Okay. I cannot wait to hear how he sounds properly live in the raw, in a studio setting, almost a gig setting. I cannot wait to hear this. Let's go.
I am not okay. I'm barely getting by. I'm losing track of days. I'm losing sleep at night. I am not okay. I'm hanging on the rails. So if I say I'm fine, just know I learned to hide it well. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. But I know God knows when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright.
It sounds amazing live, doesn't he? Sounds amazing live. I actually thought that the judges would be sat there watching as well, but I'm guessing he's off on a different stage or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's just beautifully lit, isn't it? There, you just see it. It's just gorgeous. Got all the dry ice and that going off. It's just very, very moodily lit. It fits the song perfectly. I mean, it's almost like the stage director and the team there have done this sort of thing before.
Not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. I woke up today, I almost stayed in bed. I had the devil on my back and voices in my head. Some days days it all ain't bad. Some days it all gets worse. Some days I swear I'm better off laying in that dirt. Well, I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. But God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright.
He almost looks like he can't believe that he's there, that he's, it just looks like such a humble bloke that he just can't believe, almost can't believe his luck that he's made it, and almost, I don't know, I'm reading a lot into just, this 2 minutes of this video that I've seen so far, but yeah, I mean, it really makes the words hit a little bit harder that, he's a big guy, he's got all, he just, from the look of him, there's not an inch of him that isn't tattooed. People are dicks. He probably has suffered, emotional, taunts and stuff like that, and comments and all that. And, this is just a real ray of hope, this song. Yeah, we're not okay, but do you know what? We'll get through it. We're going to be fine. And, yeah, I love this dude.
It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. I know one day we'll see the other side. The pain will wash away in a holy water time, and we all gonna be alright. I know I can't be the only one who's holding on for dear life. But God knows, I know when it's all said and done, I'm not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. We're not okay, but it's all gonna be alright. I'm not okay, and that's alright.
Oh man, dude has tears in his eyes almost at the end here, doesn't he? Look. Wow. Oh my god, that was incredible live. Oh my word, that's incredible live. That has just, oh wow. Even the guy's name, isn't it? Jelly Roll. Look, the dude's a big guy, and you just wonder if Jelly Roll's like a cruel nickname that someone gave him back in, I don't know, at school or when he was younger, or some fuckhead on the internet has used, and it's like, right, well then that's my artist name, because every time you see that, every time you hear that on the radio, every time you see me pop up on YouTube, you see Jelly Roll. That's because of you, dickhead. And if that is the case, and I don't know if it is, he might just be having a little bit of fun at himself. That would be an incredible way to get back at some dick that's fucking hurt you, wouldn't it? That, right, fine, I'm going to use that insult. That's my stage name from now on. And I'm going to rub your face in it every goddamn time you see it. If jump in the comments. Like I say, this is literally the only song of Jelly Roll's I've ever heard of his own. So jump in the comments, let me know what else I should be listening to. If you know a bit of his backstory, I would love to read it, especially from, like a fan's point of view, especially if you're a day one OG fan as well. That would be amazing. I'm a new fan. Don't even know how long he's been going, but I love him now, and I'm definitely going to be bringing him back to the channel because that was amazing. Yeah, thank you as always for watching, guys. That was phenomenal. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.